In July of 2004, Dakota Cheeks and Ricky Joyce were on a hunting trip in the woods of Kentucky. But it took a horrible turn. One of Ricky's dogs was mysteriously mangled. Then, their camper came under attack. Everything pointed to Appalachia's bizarre hybrid beast, sheep squatch.
Anything that aggressive doesn't deserve to be here. If it can't coexist, it needs to go.
At Ricky's grandparents' cabin, they gather more ammunition.
I know there's something out there.
This thing killed my dog, man.
I know it's a beast.
Whatever it was, it had to be huge.
We were determined to find something having that much strength. It made me want to find it more. But I knew that, we couldn't just go up there in a four-wheeler and expect everything to be okay.
If I had some beast that lived on my property that killed my dog already, I didn't know what to do about it. I was scared that it was going to come to my house.
With guns loaded, Ricky and Dakota head back into the woods. They crossed through a cemetery and entered an open field.
Your mind is telling you, 1,000 times, don't let him go. But ultimately, you begin to share his passion of, get it. Just be really careful, but get it.
I seen something standing in the field, and at first I thought it was a tree. It was tall, but it was also kind of hunched over a little bit. It was big, it was white.
And its arms were long, but they were kind of out like this, and it had these long talons. It was too big to be a person. When it was on two legs, it stood at least 9 foot tall. I mean, it was massive. When it noticed us, it let out this just ungodly, gut-curling growl. It came straight at us.
And we were shooting. I don't know that we hit anything, but I remember coming back to the house as fast as we could.
We saw sheep squatch. That's what we saw.
And this wasn't the first sheep squatch encounter.
Anybody in the Appalachia region could experience these type things. They may be out hunting deer or something of that nature and stumble upon a creature that they never suspected.
I was on my way home, coming down Ashby Lane, and there was this big hairy thing standing on the road. And as I got closer, I could see an eye. I thought it was a deer, but it was too big. Some kind of sheep thing with horns.
Ever since I was a little girl, I've always heard stories of the creepy things in the woods. I've always heard of Bigfoot, always heard of sheep squatch.
Even when Daniel Boone was around, they talked about this area being very mysterious. They would not hardly venture there due to certain things, I guess they called it a mysterious ground or something of that nature. So it's got a history that dates back all the way to Native American times.
From their description, it's clear Dakota and Ricky had stumbled into monster country.
I've been in some pretty scary situations, but most situations you know what you're dealing with, and that one I didn't. So I didn't know how to react. That's quite possibly the scariest moment of my life.
Yeah, man, let's get this stuff packed. It'll take us about 2 hours to get there. Yeah.
As a kid, you're not really sure what's in the dark. Once you see what's just beyond the light is when you realize that all your innocence is gone.
It made me believe in the unbelievable. I didn't believe in myths. I didn't believe in wise tales, none of that, until I seen that.